Hello, my name's Jonathan Porterfield of Eco Cars. A short video clip now of our Vauxhall Astra estate. It's the Club, it's the 1.4 bi-fuel LPG model. On a 56 plate, as you can see, registered November 2006. It's in a rather nice attractive red, as you can see. Now it's factory fitted LPG system by Millbrook, who did all of Vauxhall's conversions. And show you in the boot. Now what Vauxhall do is put the gas tank where the spare wheel was fitted, and in its place they fit the space saver spare here underneath this plastic cover, which is unused by the way. That obviously can be unbolted using this Allen key, so you can leave this at home and carry it in of tyre sealant in order to free up the rear boot space. Rather nice neat load cover there. It retracts rather nicely, and you've still got a rear 70-30 split to the rear seats. Rear wash wipe, high level brake light. Lovely estate cars these. We have 3 rear inertia seat belts. There are no rips or tears to any of the fabric or the upholstery. We also have some Vauxhall rear mats in all 4 footwells as well. Manual windows in the rear, and again the front passenger side we've got the electric windows, and again the seats are unmarked, no rips or tears to any of the fabric at all. Now inside this Astra we've got front electric windows, both with one shot up and down facility, electrically heated wing mirrors as well. We have remote central locking, and this is the main key. There is a spare key with the car, and this rather neatly, as all most modern cars do, will fold in so you can put that in your pocket. So remote central locking. The other controls here, that's the all-important Lpg switch. Now that's it switched to gas, that's it switched to petrol, so you leave it switched on to gas. I'll start the car now, put the ignition on, just turn the radio off. You see with it flashing there, it's denoting it's going to start up on petrol. After a few seconds it stops flashing and it's now running on LPG or to gas. Now both levels of both fuels in both tanks are measured on the one fuel gauge. So I've just filled it right up with LPG, so it's showing a full tank. And if I switch it to petrol, which is running now, for about 5-6 minutes that needle will slowly drop round to a quarter of a tank. So it has a quarter of a tank of petrol in at the moment, but obviously you run this on LPG. Guarantee the mileage there, 18,381 miles, and that's backed up by a full Vauxhall service history as well. Being a club spec, we get the normal head-up display, a single shot CD player with the normal radio controls, which also can be controlled from the steering wheel as well. Air conditioning, recirculate, heated rear screen, normal temperature control there, speed of the fan and direction of the flow. We have a small power point, so there's no cigarette pack fitted to this car, which is always nice. 5-speed manual gearbox, small cubby hole here behind the handbrake. All the manuals for the car are here, as is the service history, which I'll show you in a moment. Got a front passenger airbag, got airbag in the front A pillar, in the B pillars, and also in the sides of the front 2 seats, as well as of course the driver's steering wheel. So looking at the service history, we have a V5 document here. It's leased by Lex Vehicle Leasing. There was no previous keepers, and registration there of the 16th of November 2006. Now, as often the case with Lex, they do not register it with DVLA as an alternative fuel car, so we can do that, and that will benefit from £10 off the road tax for its CO2 output of 146 grams. So we will get it changed to alternative fuel, which they should have done, but very often the leasing companies don't. This is the certificate from Millbrook, who converted this vehicle. There's the car registration. converted at 10 miles with the original Nicam Coltec Vauxhall GSI LPG system. So it's a factory fitted system. It's basically retrofitted when the car leaves the factory and then goes to Millbrook to have the gas fitted. So we will change that on the V5. The MOT expires 8th of October 2010, but we will re-MOT it. So it'll have October the 8th 2011 MOT. The last MOT there was no advisory, so it didn't scrape through on anything last time. But I say we will put a fresh MOT on this vehicle because it's so close. As well as the service history, we have a full report of everything that's been spent on the vehicle, tyres, blades, etc. And the service history here, serviced by Vauxhall dealer on the 10th of February 2009 at just 4,000 miles, and then 16th of the 7th 2010, so it's that 16th of July at 18,200. So it's just been serviced at where are we? It's 18,000 miles. So the next one is due the 16th of July 2011. These are 20,000 mile service intervals, so the next one's due at 38,000 miles. We will also include an autogas filling station guide for you as well. As I said earlier, all the books are here, the audio manual, the car manual, as well as the key code and radio code card that came with the car as well. So looking under the bonnet of the Astra, you can see there it's been fitted by Millbrook, so it's a factory approved conversion. Just under here we have the vaporizer, the gas rail back here, and it's all fitted by Vauxhall approved converters, Millbrook. No signs of any accident damage whatsoever. It's a very clean Astra. It's in very, very good condition. I'll just talk you through. Now there's the odd tiny stone chip to the front leading edge, which we've had touched in. There were some nasty grazes to the front bumper, so we've had the front bumper painted. But other than that, there's no marks on it at all. That's such a nice example. We thought, well, we'll have the front bumper painted to make it bring it up to a really high standard. These are plastic alloy looking wheel covers, so these unclip. So these plastic covers do have some grazing to them. All the tyres are very good. Show you the front tyre there. Lots of tread left on them. Just a tiny, say, scrapes to these plastic wheel trims. No chips to the windscreen. Just another wheel trim, so slight scuff in there. The discs are good, obviously, just 18,000 miles. So very rare, factory fitted Vauxhall Astra 1.4, congestion charge exempt, factory fitted by Millbrook, and these are getting harder and harder to find. So if you have any more questions about this or any of our LPG cars, then feel free to give me, Jonathan, a call. Thanks for watching.